One of my favorite principles in the book, All the Right Reasons, that I've written is the piano principle. And the reason is I tell the story about my mom and dad, and my parents actually purchased a piano before they purchased a car. And my dad would ride my mom around on his bicycle to the store and other places because music was so important, and they were willing to sacrifice everything to see that we had music in the home. And the piano principle is that you'll do whatever it takes for those things. You should do whatever it takes to get those things that are most important to you. I was thinking about it. Something I've never told anybody really as I've thought about the piano principle is my wife and I, Lori, we did pretty much the same thing. We were talking about this the other day. We bought a piano. And in the early days, we did have a car before the piano, but we bought it on payments, and we made payments for several years when we were newly married to have a piano in our home to make sure that our kids grew up with music in the home. We would sit around and sing church hymns and sing other things as a family regularly. I would encourage you to think about what's most important to you, and then what are you willing to sacrifice to make sure that it becomes a reality in your life. And it becomes down to prioritizing those things. The piano principle is simply that. What is most important, and then what are you willing to sacrifice to make sure that it becomes a reality in your life. If you do that, you'll look back years later and be so thankful that you did what it took to make sure that that priority became a reality in your life.